What up, what up? It's your man Zaze, Zaze Sports Blog represent. Now the topic I'd like to cover right now, today, is fandom, specifically tied to the Toronto Raptors. As we all know, that's my team, and that's many people's teams in this city, but what I'm starting to realize about this city is there are not many true fans, at the true essence of what I believe the word is. The word fan means you stick with your team through thick and thin. It doesn't matter if they win. It doesn't matter if they lose, because that's your team. If you're a fan of something, it makes you feel better when they win and shittier when they lose, but regardless, that is your team. You go down with that ship. You go up with that ship. That's just the way it goes. So, basically what I'm trying to get at is, the Raptors, over the first two games, have dropped the first game by 11 points to Cleveland, the second game by 22 points to Cleveland, for a total of 33 points. Now, I'm not going to lie, the games have been utter domination. Cleveland cannot shoot any better than they've shot. They started last game shooting 9 for 9 from 3 and still shot above 50% in the end. They were utterly unstoppable. I'm not taking that away from them. I'm not saying the Raptors look good. I'm not saying we deserve to win either of those two games. All I'm saying is that was 2 games. Not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, but 2. You need to win 4 to get through a series. Now let's talk about last year. I don't know if you watch basketball like I do and remember things like I do, but everything sticks in his head. Last year when we went to the playoffs, we played the Cleveland Cavaliers. One round deeper, it was the third round, but still. Bottom line is, we played them. We came out with basically the same team minus the new acquisitions that make us stronger. Although we're not gelling the way I'd like, these acquisitions do make this team a stronger team than last year. Now last year, Game 1, we lost by 31 points. Game 2, we lost by 19 points, for a total deficit through the first 2 games of 50 points. Now the total deficit of the first 2 games this year, 33 points. 17 points in the deficit worse last year. What does that tell you? That tells you that we were worse off last year, if not, no better. Now, this year, like I said, we have a better team. Last year, we put together Game 3 and won it by 15 points after losing the first 2 by 50. Game 4, I can't remember the exact total, a little less than 15, but we won as well, and we tied the series up. Now, my bottom line is, you need to play the games for the series to be over. And as a fan, you should never be giving the other team the win before they have earned it, especially not if you're taking it away from the team that you claim to be a fan of. Now, I have nothing but belief the Raptors are going to come out and win tonight. Tonight. Now, I will take this one game at a time. The series, I don't even want to look at it as a whole, because I will admit, it doesn't look very optimistic, but as a fan, one game at a time, I know we can win one game, and then we'll move on to the next one. Now, we need to rally up, and we need to stand behind our goddamn team, because that is who they are, and this is what they are. And another fun point I'd like to point out, other than the fact that LeBron's a bitch and he needs to stop crying to the referees all the goddamn time because you're one of the best players in the world and can dictate what you do with the ball. So stop getting mad when you don't get a call, or do, because you deserve it more often than not, is, besides that point, DeMar DeRozan, every single time he puts up single digits in a game, which is awful, he comes back the next game and puts up 25 plus points 100% of the time. Often 30 plus. So look for DeMar to score tonight. Look for the Raptors to win. See you tonight.